Good afternoon, this is Nikole Lane and this is Able Newscast. Today we are talking about the important issue of feminism in the Scarlet Letter. Because Hester is a woman, she is treated differently for adultery than a man would be. Heaven hath granted thee an open enogamy, that hereby thou mayest work out an open triumph over the evil within thee and the sorrow without. Because Hester is a woman, she is not treated the same way for her act of adultery as a man would be. Her pregnancy becomes a symbol of sin. Because of this, Hester is punished while her lover roams free. Dimmesdale doesn't have the evidence showing where everyone can see, whereas Hester has the evidence under her dress. Back in the 17th century, all women are treated differently than men.
We may now proceed to vote. I don't think so!
Some attribute had departed her, the permanence of which had been essential to keep her a woman. Such is frequently the fate, and such the stern development of the feminine character and person. When the woman has encountered and lived through an experience of peculiar severity, if she be all tenderness, she will die. Women were looked down on by society for being weak and unimportant. Women remain tender all their lives and die as such, or life crushes their tenderness. Oftentimes, men would blame women for their own faults.
Why are my shoes still dirty?
You never asked me to clean them.
You just should have known.
Okay.
Let men tremble to win the hand of women, unless they win along with it the utmost passion of her heart. Else it may be their miserable fortune, as it was Roger Chillingworth's, when some mightier touch than their own may have awakened all her sensibilities. To be reapproached even for the calm content, the marble image of happiness, which they will have imposed upon her as her warm reality. Hester got blamed for having an affair when Chillingworth neglected her for 3 years, although she thought her husband was dead. He's angry when he comes back later and blames her for having a child with another man. If Chillingworth had the affair, he would have expected Hester to be alright with it, because she is a woman. Town would not have made a public display of Hester if she was not a woman. Hester did commit her sin, but she went on and did her own thing anyway. She had wandered without rule or guidance into a moral wilderness. Her intellect and heart had their home, as it were, in desert places, when she roamed as freely as the wild Indian in his woods. The Scarlet Letter was the passport into regions where other women dared not tread. Shame, despair, solitude. These had been her teachers, stern and wild ones, and they had made her strong, but taught her such abyss. Hester did what a strong woman needed to do, and got over what people thought about her sinning, and decided to embrace it by wearing the Scarlet Letter A, the ultimate slap in the face to feminism. This is Nikole Lane, signing off.